Wow, take a look at that. Dance. Verb. To move rhythmically to music, typically following a set sequence of steps. Dances are an integral part of any culture. And in the culture of Betawi, this is no different. And on this coverage, it is exactly what I, intrepid reporter Mesi, will learn. Right, it is now June the 11th, on a Tuesday at 3 p.m. Jakarta's anniversary is on the 22nd, and so I have 11 days to learn this dance, Tari Betawi. I've got my iPad, I've got a video on, so how hard can it be? Turns out, quite hard. I truly tried my best to learn what I could from the internet. But what I actually learned was just how many Betawi dances there are, and just how difficult they could be. In fact, there are at least 15 Betawi dances that currently exist, and I'm sure so many more that have yet to be created. Some of them are, apparently, relatively easy, but others? Absolutely impossible with my very stiff body. This isn't working out. I think we might need a professional to teach me how to dance properly. Thankfully, I knew just where to look. This is Taman Mini Indonesia, India, or the beautiful Indonesia mini park for those of you speaking English. It features 26 pavilions, each showcasing a brief summary, a synopsis, if you will, of the culture of an Indonesian province. Naturally, because I was learning Betawi dance, I went straight to the Jakarta pavilion. Wow, take a look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And I was a lucky boy, because just as I arrived, a group of youth was in the midst of rehearsals. Now this is probably the most important Betawi dance studio there is, partly because of its work, and partly because of its history. The head of this studio is Ibu Ami, the widow of famed Betawi dance legend Entong Sukirman, who created various movements during the boom of traditional dance during the New Order. Ibu Ami was teaching the children Ronggeng Blantek, a traditional movement rooted in a dance devised during the colonial era, but reinvented in the 70s. Now this one might look simple, but it's actually the most difficult to learn. When you think about having to synchronize your hand movements, your neck movements, your shoulder movements, your head movements, alongside using all the various trinkets and your legs and your feet as well, combining every single one of those aspects into a single kind of seamless dance seems almost impossible. Well, these girls, they're just kids, and they've learned how to do it. And apparently, according to Buami, if you've learned how to do this, you'll be able to learn any kind of Betawi dance. Very, very cool. In fact, this dance incorporates the martial art of silat into its movement, and is so difficult that it takes years to fully master. So difficult, in fact, that I think it might be just a bit too much for me, especially since I don't really have that much time to prepare. With that being said, the instructor and the creator of some of these dances has in fact given me quite a simple one to try. And we're about to meet him right now. This is Chris. He is the head instructor at the Ratnasari Dance Studio, who also happens to be the son of Ibu Ami and Entong Sukirman. He has taught a wide variety of students, from pageant contestants to family members of some of the most important people in Indonesia. Like his father, he has also created several original movements himself. This time though, he'll be teaching me a simple dance called Sirih Kuning.
6, 7.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
just like that. Yeah. So basically, tari Sirih Kuning itself, it's about a friendship. It's about the man trying to seduce the girl.
Right.
Yeah, so when you try to learn the Sirih Kuning, basically you try also to learn how to seduce a girl
Right.
by
I
a
see.
dance.
Okay.
Yeah, just like that. So when the movement itself, there's like a symbol of a man trying to flirt with the girl or a man trying to surround the girl to make her annoyed. But in the other side, he tried also to make her interested with him.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious, okay, at the end of the dance, does the man get the girl or
Yeah.
does the girl run away? Now don't worry, I won't spoil the ending. Instead, I'll tell you that I came out of that lesson fully packed with as much as could be fit in an hour's worth of lessons. But anyway, I felt confident to try it on my own. So the next day, I did just that. At the Seat Today office, I found myself a little corner and got to work. My training was intense, but I didn't want to let myself down, I didn't want to let Chris down, and most importantly, I did not want to let the culture down too. Time was running out. And at the end of it, tomorrow's the day. I think I'm ready. Here we go. The next morning, we were back in Taman Mini for my performance. And first order of business, suiting up in traditional clothing. To be honest though, my excitement masked a strong feeling of nervousness that perhaps may have been visible in my hair, if it wasn't for my pechi. Thankfully, before my performance came that of the studio's regulars, meaning that I had some time to try to relax. But by the time it was my turn, I certainly didn't feel that way. Gotta be honest, I am a little bit nervous right now, but yeah, it'll be okay. Right? It was time for Sirih Kuning. So there you have it, my journey in learning Betawi dance. And frankly, I had my own opinions in my performance. But more than anything, I needed to know the opinion of one person. So, teacher, instructor Chris,
Okay.
you've seen me practice.
Yeah.
I've done some practicing at home as well. You've seen
Okay.
the actual performance. What rating would you give me out of 1 to 10?
Out of 1 to 10, I'll give you 11 actually.
Really? Oh man! Wow! Why? What's
Actually,
that?
You did
Really?
great.
think so?
You did great. Yep. Well, when the first time you came and then you said that you want to learn some basic skills, and then I saw that you kind of have the basics actually, and then you try to remember all the movements, and also you try to feel the music, and as you know, and then feel the dance with the girl dancers as well. I think you done pretty good. No, it's amazing actually.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, that's great.
I have to say, I couldn't have done it without my teacher. You know, without
Really?
Chris. Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't think I. The first time I came here, I was so nervous because I
Yep.
had no idea
Yeah.
whether I was gonna be able to do it. Because, as you know, the last time I danced was years ago, man.
Okay.
And especially because it's traditional, so I thought it
Yep.
would be very like stiff. But it turns out it's so nice to.
Yep, and the performances, I think you kind of, or people can say that you were actually dancers. Yeah, so they be like, oh, he's a dancer. Like, he's a dancer. It's like, yeah, you have that skills actually.
That's a really nice. And I think my last words with Chris is what truly embodies the reason why we dance. We dance to build communities. We dance to make new friends. And we dance to enrich our lives. Tari Betawi. What a beautiful, beautiful thing it is.